Hi everyone.
Happy?
No.
No. Yeah. No.
I'm underpaid and
Yeah.
Overworked.
Overstressed. There's a bed available now.
well, I'm on my way, I guess. Sorry, guys.
I'm just saying.
There's finally a bed available. You gotta go grab it like now.
No.
And I'm on my way.
No, that's. No, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna say with a straight check.
Well,
I'm so good. I had my hair done yesterday. Mom, I love you. I'm not gonna tell you why, but
I love you.
I love you.
we love our parents here. Manny loves her mom and my dad.
Very much so. Very much. She proved it earlier. You'll see.
I'm just gonna.
So, we ended off with the prologue and we met Serafina. We spoke about, I think, Apollo. We spoke about
The sunflowers.
sunflowers.
And
Yes,
how
friendship.
Aphrodite turned the chicken into a flower.
Aphrodite, yes. I mean, how ridiculous.
Make
Right.
her pine after a man for the rest of eternity.
Ah, pine after. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Nice.
Just as a quick one, Kim, thank you so much. We are enjoying reading the book.
Very much so. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Let's do it.
The gods gather. Zephyr paced up and down the throne room in the grand palace, his footsteps echoing across the room. His mind was racing as to what his intentions were. It was one thing having the concept. It was another thing entirely different in voicing the matter altogether. He'd sent his nephew Pharaoh to summon the other gods for a council meeting. Zephyr wore his finest clothes, a glittering silver robe that fitted his frame with a long train and a neck-high collar that came to a V-shape just by his collarbone. He was sporting red diamond buttons that ran halfway down his body. He wore shimmering black leggings and black diamond-studded knee-length boots. Sounds like a bit of a dramatic.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
outfit, yeah.
Yeah, like he wants to be seen.
Overzealous outfit.
Yeah, the red diamonds.
Well, it says the gods gather, so
He's a god.
Yeah, he's a god.
And it's
God.
about to say his great sword, so I think there's
And bright star.
it's like maybe a celebration outfit or
Well,
maybe a going to war outfit or
Motivational outfit, because he says he has an idea and he's called the gods together for a meeting.
yeah, so it's like a organ, male
Dressing
version.
up, a businessman would dress up in his best suit
Formal,
to go to a
guys.
conference.
formal.
Yeah, formal.
That's
That's
the
the
word.
word.
Just by the way, just in case you were wondering.
It's
Thank you.
his form of suited now.
His attire apparently.
It's
Always
formal
fun.
attire.
I'm on a roll here, hey?
We're doing well. Okay. His great sword, known as Bright Star, hung on his belt. His curly platinum white hair. I've lost me. Hung loose. Down
The white hair did it for you, huh?
I lost it completely there. Wow, okay. His great sword, known as Bright Star, hung on his belt. His curly platinum white hair hung loose down his back and on his head. He wore his platinum crown that showed he was by no doubt the All-Father. And in its center, there you go, it bore his symbol of absolute power. His sky blue eyes were piercing.
I'm done for, okay.
And
Oh, there the
intimidating.
knees go weak.
Ladies, you have to go for the bad guy. Let's see if he's a bad guy, because both
Blue
of
eyes
you.
are not even blonde hair, white hair.
Okay, so both of you
Jack
now have
Frost.
said you don't. Oh,
Jack Frost.
So let's see. Does he end up being a bad guy or not?
I don't know, generally
I
you
don't
can't do
think
like
so.
the point of view in the bad guys.
What's your bet?
But it also
Everyone
depends
besides
on-
Kim. You're not allowed
Yeah,
to bet.
yeah,
you.
yeah.
We think you have an advantage.
Yeah.
No, that's just a little one. However, we also don't know what the story is actually going to be.
I don't know, but white hair, blue eyes.
No, you don't fall. But
Sword.
there's gonna a long sword.
Didn't he say his great sword?
He did say great, not long. Not still.
I need to stop.
I mean, we need to continue. Apparently,
That's
While-
what she said. Okay, cool, fine. Carry on.
while he was waiting, hands clasped behind his back,
forward.
he looked out the great
Sorry.
window. These mortal problems that we have. Just saying. fucking boards, according to Mel.
It's even got the Batman symbol on it. No, that's rude.
Is it rude now? Okay, I'm sorry.
I like Batman, but why are you putting it on a Ford?
It's got a hard body, okay?
So do other things.
Sweet
What is
Jesus,
it
guys.
talking about? What?
And we
Just the
While he was
Grace.
waiting, yeah. He wore his platinum crown that showed he was by, no doubt, the All-Father, and in its center it bore his symbol of absolute power. His sky-blue eyes were piercing and intimidating. While he was waiting, hands clasped behind his back, he looked out the great window known as the chart view, which was explicitly designed to overlook the comings and goings of those who dwelt on Evertheen. No one could escape the watch of the gods from this particular window.
Okay, so he's one of the gods.
Yes. Zephyr, yes. He's your guy's god,
He sounds
apparently.
like a villain.
Right?
You sound like that's like a villain name,
Right.
but we'll see. The bet's on.
I wonder how
Pronounce?
pronunciation is of these names.
Well, Kim, if you're watching,
Kim, yeah.
let
If
us
you
know.
are.
Send me a voice note. Let me know if we're pronouncing
If we
it
are
right.
pronouncing it right or not. Oh yes, there's the
They
that's
gave
what
us
we
the
were meant to-
pronunciation.
Sorry, that's what we
skipped like a whole
skipped the whole
section.
section.
Zephyr. You did it
I
right.
did it right. Woohoo, yay me.
So he, yeah.
Oh, just a note. All the humans, the mortals, the Everthenians, yes, Everthenians are 3 meters. Okay, what's 3 meters, guys?
I'm 1.65, so double me and minus my head and shoulders.
I'm just
1.69.
picturing.
Must be nice to be tall.
No, I just 6'9".
Oh. Okay, but what I was saying, they're 3 meters tall, but you guys don't know how tall or more. Well, you said by 1 point something, but you can't see how tall she is, but they're tall.
A standard door is 2 meters, so
Are they?
plus a door and a half.
God damn.
They're fucking tall.
A standard door is 2 meters long.
Actually.
They're fucking tall. Okay, and they shimmer as they walk.
Fucking
So there's Zephyr. He's the king of Evertheen Barathorn. He's the husband of, I'm assuming it's going to be Zephyr.
Wait.
Yeah, Zephyr.
Vezra.
Vezra. V. Okay. He's the king of Evertheen and Barathorn, husband of Vezra, one of the great 6, brother of Tenga and Orland, god of weather, time, plague, and healing. Okay, but the plague aspect is the bit of a villainy aspect, guys.
No, it's not his
Little
fault.
bit. It's not his. Look, we
It's
need
not
plagues.
his
It's what
fault.
nature of evolution.
Yeah, so
The
It's
evolution
your
of
nature versus nourishment.
Hey, a phoenix! Mine.
Mine.
Man.
I don't have a phoenix tattoo. I wanted to.
Ours.
No, damn it, man.
Ours.
It's fun, I don't mind sharing.
Anyone.
I really wanted to.
I love a
eventually.
phoenix. Okay, then we have Tenga, the husband of Kafsheva, one of the great 6, brother of Zephyr and Orland. He has joint rulership over Seraphim, with Seraphim, over the ocean currents through the phasing of the moon. So, the god of sea and fresh water, and the ability to create tsunamis and maelstroms. Then there's Orland, the husband of Matina, one of the great 6, brother of Zephyr and Tenga, and the god of minerals, death, and high judge of the dead. So, like, then
No idea.
Salif, the son of Zephyr and Vezra, the brother of Veronto, Samshros, that sounds looks like Samusa, Samrosa, and Seraphim, god of sun, fire, protection, prophecy, inspiration, and mischief.
I like it.
Right? Okay. Then we have Verontu, the son of Zephyr and Vezra, brother of Salif, Samrosa, and Seraphim, god of war, battle strategy,
It's bugging me.
strength, fear, revenge. God of war, battle strategy, strength, fear, revenge, victory, and hunting. Rimeslo is the son of Oland and Matina. Matina sounds like from Adam's family.
I was about to say that.
Brother of Ismina and the god of crafts, construction, masonry, the forge, and technology. Then there's Pharaoh, I said it right, son of Tenga and Kafshiva, god of, what's the four, oh, not words, winds. God of the four winds, trade, travelers, commerce, music, and the messenger of the gods. Allowed to stop a limited amount of time with permission from Zephyr. That's going to be important. Then there's Vesra, queen of Evertheen and Barathorn, wife of Zephyr, one of the great six, sister of Kafsheva and Motina, goddess of 7 seasons, earthquakes, and motherhood. Then there's Motina, the wife of Oland, one of the great six, sister of Vesra and Kafsheva, the goddess of hearth, feast, famine, forest, plants, agriculture, and the harvest. When it says goddess of hearth, I always see it as the goddess of hope, because your hope is where your hearth is, your hope is where your family is, your hope is where your fire is. Everything comes from hope. You always got to have hope. That was very philosophical and very, very serious.
Yeah.
If I had hope, I wouldn't need a bed.
Yeah! Slack!
God damn.
Yeah! Like, you know,
God damn.
I'm trying in here. I've got a bed for you, okay? It's available.
But that's what I'm saying. I can only have the bed or hope. I can't have.
Shiva, wife of Tenga, one of the great six, sister of Vesra and Martina, goddess of the animal kingdom.
I'm sure there's been more than one of the great. Like, I think there's more sixes.
You're one of the great six.
Yeah, there's been more
Okay,
than
let's-
6 one of the great sixes.
That's the sick.
Wait. 1, 3, 2, 3. So the next 4.
Okay.
But then that doesn't make sense. None of, okay. We'll get back to
Maybe
the
we
great
don't-
sixes
we
now.
don't
We're going to
know.
know the rest of them. Samrosa, daughter of Zetha and Vesra, sister of Veronota, Salev and Seraphim, goddess of love, fertility, peace, beauty, and vanity. Seraphim, daughter of Zephyr and Vesra, sister of Veronto, Samrosa and Salev, has joint rulership over the ocean currents with Tenga, goddess of the moon and sleep.
Seraphim, my girl.
Right. Ismina, daughter of Oland and Martina, sister of Remeslo, goddess of knowledge, wisdom, foresight, justice, order, and writing.
I thought it said wiring.
Yeah. Okay, but now let's see. Okay, so who are the
Oh,
six?
there you go.
Zetha,
2, 3,
3, no,
That's 3, sorry.
Three.
You confused
3,
me there for a
yeah,
second.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So it's the older parents, in essence. It's the brothers and sisters.
Mm.
I think the
Of-
3 brothers and
of the
three-
firstborn.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
the firstborn.
That's
Okay.
about right.
Yeah, well, does make sense.
Okay. I think we were starting here and then we went
Yeah,
through the,
I think we were. No one could escape the watch of the gods from this particular window. The grand palace on Evertheen was situated in the heart of the metropolis. Within this palace, the gods would meet, settling disputes or air their views. Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Needing each other's input, advice, and support. The throne room was set on the grandest of scales. At the end of the hall were 2 high seats meant for the king and queen, along with 2 sets of thrones on each, this is the great 6, on each side of them. All 6 were splendid and majestic. In the middle of the throne room was a pool of crystal water known as the Silent Whisper, stemming the color of sapphire, mixed with purple.
So you find out you burn alive in it.
Yeah. The waters were so serene that not even a ripple could be seen. It looked as if a mirror had been laid on the floor. It was a splendid sight and took up much of the space on the floor. The pool had no edgings, as it was at ground level and rather deep. Along each side of the pool were 5 lights on each side and 2 on each end. The lights would create a reflection of Evertheen on the gold-domed ceiling with the aurora lights dancing around, quiet yet majestically. Sounds like Harry Potter's Great Hall.
Yes.
Along,
That's exactly what I was thinking
Right?
while you were explaining
Yeah.
it. I was like,
Picturing that sort of concept. Along each side of the silent whisper were 6 daisies, with a 7th on the opposite side. This it's dais, sorry, 6 daises. This dais belonged to Pharaoh. The gifted Remuzlo crafted each throne. The thrones were created out of marble. Are you querying my dais and how I said it?
Yeah, no, I'm looking, I'm like, huh?
We're just
No,
some things.
no, can query.
No, I was more trying to see where we were, to be honest, because I don't know where we are there.
Oh, we know, because now I've lost it.
There.
You're not dead.
There, this day is belong.
Teasing.
Make me question myself.
That happens all the time with me. I do it to myself. The gifted Remslo crafted each throne. The thrones were created out of marble, inlaid with white gold. The trimmings were coated with red diamonds.
It's fucking fancy.
Yeah, with red diamonds and lapis lazuli. 5
Lapis.
marbled.
I love you, but it's
No, lapis. Yeah, lazuli is the one I was.
Yeah, lapis lazuli.
Lazuli, yeah.
It's
Love
actually
you
a
back.
very beautiful crystal.
Yeah, stunning. It is the one that comes out.
It's crystal.
Yeah,
So
but
if you, it looks like black, but if you put it in the sun, it's got like that
yes.
oil water effect.
oh, it's beautiful.
I used to have a crystal. I could have brought it with, but I
No,
don't
you
have
didn't
one.
know, obviously.
I could have bring it with for next time.
Yeah, and we can see what it looks like.
So if there's any other crystals that I have at home, I could bring them. But like this is
What we're talking about.
make it more interactive.
5 marbled steps were needed to climb up to each god's dais. The seats were round and had armrests, with high backrests. Well, they are over 3 meters tall. It needs to be high, doesn't it? Hi. Engraved on the top of each backrest was a unique symbol that represented each god and goddess. These symbols glowed a faint roseate and orange light. When a god wished to speak, the custom was that they would stand, and as they did so, 3 steps would appear airborne with each stride. And after taking 3 steps, a round platform would appear for them to stand on. So what about just, hey, I want to say something?
They're gods.
So why does it have to be all highfalutin?
Because why be a god if you
'Cause
can't
they're
have that
gods.
kind of shit?
Then
It's
maybe
like
they
they,
have a
they
choice
always
if they
portray
want.
it like that in like movies and books and stuff,
Yeah.
especially like the Greek mythology.
Yes.
It's very drawn out.
It's dramatic.
If I was gonna be a god, I was gonna be dramatic. Otherwise, I'll just be a
You
human.
are dramatic.
Maybe I'm a god.
There
I'm a
you
dramatic
go.
human.
The gods got it from me.
There you go. Exactly. Round platform. The encircled platform would shine aurora lights that would reach no higher than the gods' ankles. The thrones of the Great Six, as they were referred to, emanated soft bluish lights. The encrusted red diamonds shone brilliantly, and the marble that supported the throne seemed to spin on its axis. It's okay, I know I'm boring you. It's alright.
No, I'm just exhausted.
Without the seats themselves winding, Zephyr's thoughts were interrupted when the doors swung open and his family came bustling in, talking amongst themselves. Pharaoh came in first, and just behind him came Samrosa, walking as if she were the center of attention, as she often felt. Veranta came right behind and nearly squashed Samrosa against the door, clearly in a hurry in the hopes that the meeting wouldn't take too long. As a god of action, sitting still had never been his speciality. Samrosa was tempted to cast a spell on him to fall in love with the door, kissing it forever. However, she pushed the thought aside as she felt sympathy for the door.
For the door.
The throne room.
Siblings, definitely.
Right, yeah. The throne room fell silent when Vezra entered. The Queen of Epsiode shone with absolute authority. Her amethyst-coloured dress of soft, flowing, lightweight satin with a fitted bodice had a V-shaped neck, clung tightly around her waist down. She wore a cape over her dress, which had a long train, the golden-edged collar raised over her neck, bending slightly. Her sleeves hung halfway down to her knees when her hands were clasped together. Her sleeves, too, right, were edged with gold. Okay. She wore a cape over her dress. No, I've read all that. Bending slightly, yes. She glided rather than walked and shimmered with every stride.
Graceful.
Right? Her elegant.
Yes.
Her long raven hair.
Formal.
Formal attire. Formal walking,
But the way
guys.
she's just like,
Formal.
like she's so proud of herself. I fucking love it.
I learned a new word.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think
You relearned a word because I'm pretty sure you know.
I kept going on about it with the wedding.
I'm pretty sure
learned the
that's why
word.
she forgot about it, because you kept going on about it. So she was like, I do not want to hear this
Fuck
word
this word.
ever
Out my
again.
vocabulary.
Just snatch and release.
Snatch and release.
We should with our
Without everything.
everything.
I've actually been doing meditations, me.
And do you feel meditated?
Sometimes, yes. Weirdly enough.
Wait
Okay,
till
my
the
dad
day
says I
you
should thank the
stop
universe 3 times.
I've been doing a gratuity.
Did you just check out my boobs?
No, not intentionally.
You're doing this, you're like, I've just been.
I'm grateful for your boobs. I'm grateful for them.
How many got the jiggling has happened?
There you go. No, I've started a gratuity journal. I have to, not have to, but list 10 things a day that you are grateful for. Very
Moore's
difficult.
boobs is one of them.
I'm gonna put that on my list tonight. And
Moore's
Melanie's, because I saw
boobs.
Melanie's too. Both. But it is. It's
You go,
actually,
guys, you're making someone's day.
it's actually more difficult than you'd think.
No, I would believe you. You said 10 things. I'm like, motherfucker.
10
Oh,
things.
so
Like,
I
you
tried and gave
Look,
up.
what I do though is like, because I wake up fuck early as well. I have the book there, and then I'll like do my things, and I'll be like,
Oh, before you
Huh.
wake up. Oh, no, after you wake up.
after I wake up, how am I gonna do this before I wake up? If
No,
I'm
like when you.
Before you go to bed.
No, before you wake up. Like, you know, you're awake. But
No,
you're
no,
not
no, you know.
awake.
Well, that takes me hours. You know this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it makes sense to me when you're still dirty cock. I'm
Yes.
like, I don't know.
Her long raven hair was entwined with golden gossamers, and she wore a beautiful golden crown with her symbol of power in the middle. The emblem was crafted out of an amethyst stone. That's the January birthstone. Is the amethyst?
If you say so.
Dude, I think. Anyone gonna correct me? Because I'm like 90% sure I'm right, but I could be very well wrong. So if I'm wrong, please let me know what it actually is, what birthstone it actually is. Because I know I'm curious. Could just Google it.
It's
But
just the
anyway.
pronunciation.
Is it?
It's just, I feel so bad. I'm like,
You must tell me, no.
I want to, but I don't. I
No,
want
you
to, but
must
I
tell
don't.
How do you pronounce it?
Amethyst.
Yeah, what did I say? Amethyst.
Amethyst.
I'm
or something
saying
like that.
amethyst. Not amethyst. I'm saying amethyst.
I'm a
Amethyst.
crystal person in this
No, no,
group.
no.
I got
You
crystals in
tell
my
me.
car. I've got an amethyst in my car.
I can show you what it looks like.
Actually, yeah.
Just saying. Amethyst. Yeah, amethyst. I'm going to the amethyst.
Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So you're gonna do voodoo.
Yeah, because the bed's available.
Yeah, for the amethyst. Beds available for that amethyst appointment. The emblem was crafted out of an amethyst. Oh, fuck.
Amethyst. Formal amethyst.
Was crafted out of a formal amethyst stone. Right. Yeah. Her two sisters, Mortina and Kavsheva, who were both married to Zephyr's brothers. You got me. You got me. You got what I was saying there.
Okay, Kim. I was more like, wait, that a poly relationship there.
What's it like?
Hold on.
Okay, but let's just.
Okay, but to be fair, yeah.
Gods don't care, though.
Gods don't give a fuck.
Oh, but then let's just
I
try
told
to
you they took after me.
I'm offended with South Africa's rules, though.
Oh, but did I tell you?
That depends on what.
So in South Africa, you are more than welcome to go and marry more than one woman.
But you have to be.
No. Whether you're a man, female, guinea pig, whatever you want to be, you can. You can marry.
I
more
now
than-
pronounce your husband in tweet.
Jerry. Okay, but pause. Jerry Springer had a show in the 90s.
No, I remember the Jerry Springer show.
And it was the man who married his horse.
Okay, so you can be whatever you want to be, man, woman, horse. Okay,
And you can get married.
Yeah, you can marry as many women as you want, but you cannot marry
As many men as you want.
You only allowed one husband. Whether you're whatever you want to be, you can only have one husband. But you can have plenty of wives, whatever you are.
I wonder if that comes from, but it can't be the
It is
African
because
culture,
African man is
yes.
most the king and he
Yeah.
marries
Yes.
a bunch of women,
woman.
which
But
is
then
their
the
right. Goody two shoes for them.
Yeah, but then in the
Don't
legal
fuck it up for
system,
the rest of
but
us.
also exactly in the legal system, it
If
doesn't
I want
matter
two
your
husbands,
culture.
it's
Yeah.
not a fuck. If I want two wives, go for it.
But now is that just in South Africa?
Yeah, every law form.
No, but what I'm
For
saying though is that is
polygamy
there.
Then
is
again, like
different.
even if you look in like America, it's always sister wives, not brother.
That's what
brother
I was about to
husbands.
ask as well.
I
Is
don't
exactly
know.
that
I don't know the
concept.
rules.
Yeah, I
yet, so
don't know.
didn't even
I just
know.
googled in South Africa. So, because polygamy, which is marriage, polyamory is relationships, polygamy
Yes.
is marriage. Polygamy in South Africa is legal, but only for multiple wives, regardless of what you are. You're not allowed multiple husbands.
Same
Because that's how you
concept
get
as-
your husband to marry the woman that you want.
And that's why you're the number one wife, so that you get all the decisions to be able to.
They're like, no,
Okay,
no,
but
no,
that's
not
not very
that bitch.
hierarchy.
Based,
Very
yeah.
cultish, actually.
Yeah,
is
and
very
it's not
cultish.
fair to the secondary partners.
Because you'd be the first partner.
And this is why
This is why you're monogamous. Fuck, it's too much complications.
I just like
No, but it
nah.
makes no
We simplify it.
With the get out of jail free card.
No, but that's like because like if I'm attracted
Look at
to
me like that, I can still see you. Regardless, I can still see you in the camera. Said, yeah, because then she'll be in charge of laundry. She'll help with this aspect. She'll help in that aspect of finance.
But on a serious note, that so
That's the only thing that I find appealing. Like
Yeah.
I'd have someone to help me with the house.
No, serious note.
Because my actual partner is not the greatest.
no.
Serious part.
Um,
Serious note.
No, so on a serious note, like I think it's better if like just like my lifestyle. I don't know about other people's lifestyles, but I think if me and Steven had to get like a secondary person in the house for us, it wouldn't work because
No.
that person would feel left out because me and Steven,
Yeah.
we've got 8 years behind us.
You'd have to get to know the person together. You'd have to.
No,
form.
and even so, their 8 years will never count. Then me and Steven will be 16 years, and we have a kid together, so that would be. I would always be prioritized,
No, and that,
And the other person will end up feeling left
Left out.
out and
neglected,
second option, which
and
you never wanted to be that.
yeah, I know what happened. So
God,
if
we
we had
never
to,
wanted to be an option.
Yeah.
In a sense.
so if we
No,
if
in
we
that
had
sense,
to,
never wanted to be an option.
yeah, if we had to do something that it would have to be different partners. I don't think we'd be able to share a partner because I'd pick Steven.
Every
Steven would
time.
pick me.
Yeah.
We'd pick Ethan.
Every time.
Yeah. No,
Imagine they
that
say,
100%.
pick me on the highway. Oh,
Ma, you can take your highway.
yeah. I've got a husband, I've got a kid. Why would you think I'm going to choose you? Have you seen his salary?
Just saying about that financial aspect we were just talking about.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're all good, yeah.
She's a closed bottle. We're okay.
It's not closed.
Okay,
Wait,
but you know
I'm
what I
about to
mean.
close
It's not an open can of
It's
beer.
cold.
It's just like
Then
Yeah.
people's gonna end up.
hi.
How do you close it?
It's closed. I've just closed it. That's what I said. It's closed. Don't worry. No, it's closed.
I love how she's like, I need a double check.
Yeah, and then if it wasn't,
Yo, what if it wasn't closed?
if it wasn't,
Put it on
then
the
she,
floor.
no, she would have been on my pants again.
I like your pants weight.
Don't know why. Circumstances. No. Just say
That's a
yeah.
nice roof.
You can't speak. Did you see what you put us through earlier?
That's a nice roof.
Did you see what you put us through
She has
earlier?
selective
It
hearing.
wasn't my fault.
Is
Yeah, the
it?
amount of times we because we're just like, okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
I don't even know where that came from. I'm just in one of those. I'm normally shy. You saw the last time.
That kept you out for the last.
I don't even know about this one.
And then you were definitely not
Called
shy. So
bullshit.
you
Olin and Tenga were not far behind. Olin sat on Zephyr's left with his wife, Martina, next to him, while on Zephyr's no, Zezra's. While on Vezra's right, While on Vezra's right sat her sister, Kavshiva, with her husband, Tenga, next to her. Your arm is out of the frame here.
yeah, that's okay.
Once everyone had taken their seats, Zeka, holding his staff, Spatham, gave a firm thumb. gave a firm,
Try again.
third time lucky. Gave a firm,
I'm lucky.
even number. I've got this. Yeah.
Once everyone
Need some help. There's some reason as I said, need some help. You know the TikTok, he needs some milk. Okay, up in my mind.
I can't do this.
Can you? I can do it. I'll get my
No,
word, I promise.
don't you worry, I got you.
Okay, you got me.
Once everyone had taken their seats, Zephyr, holding his staff shut.
Stop shit. Why is he holding his staff?
Melanie's
shut?
Melanie's strong.
Hold on. Once everyone had taken their seats, Zephyr, holding his staff Statham,
Like Jason Statham.
gave a firm thud on the floor, which sent a shockwave.
Right. Woohoo! Firm thud.
There we
Firm
go.
thud. Sixth time lucky. Which sent a shockwave. Everyone immediately fell silent. Even the godlings who lived on Everthine heard Statham, knowing that the Council of the Gods was now in session. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and that's why there's thunder. Cool. And they knew significant matters would take place if all the major Athenian gods were assembling. Taking a deep breath, Zephyr scanned the room, aware of all eyes on him. I thank you. You'll get it. I thank you.
I don't get it. I saw the
Hold on. I thank you all, my dear family, for coming to this meeting, he said formally.
I didn't see that part. No, I get it.
You get it. I thank you all, my dear family, for coming to this meeting, he said formally. I have an announcement to make which may not sit well with some of you. All were now evidently curious, sitting up a little straighter. For some time now, Zephyr continued, it had been on my mind for us to, if I can put it this way, use our powers once again on a new level, though it has been put to the test in the past before. Vezra glanced at her husband. Vezra glanced at her husband. Glanced. Which one do you guys prefer?
That one's up to you.
Glanced at her husband, her violet eyes blazing fiercely, not furiously. Do not tell me what I think you are about to say, she said. Zephyr slowly turned to meet his wife's gaze and simply said, yes.
The audacity, bro.
Right? And we don't even know what it is yet. Woman power.
Yeah.
Woman power. She heaved a heavy sigh. Turning again and facing everyone in the room, Zephyr said, we may have failed in the past. That I cannot deny. But it is my solemn wish that this time round we may yet succeed. Kafshiva spoke with a cool, crisp voice. Why don't you indulge us and say the word everyone is thinking of? Zephyr looked around the throne room, then turned towards the Great Six and simply said, mankind. This is an outrage, bellowed Oland, standing up and walking towards his platform. Have you forgotten that during a period of 500,000 years, we had an age of mankind? Ismina was already standing on her platform and broke in. During that age, mankind became savage and warlike, barbaric in nature, destroying everything in their path. At first, their justice system did them well, but then men decided to take vengeance into their own hands. Lynch mobs killed people if they thought justice wasn't served. If that weren't enough, they would mutilate people before killing them. And then, eventually, they began enjoying torturing. Yeah, but don't you guys, you're gods.
Hold on, wait for the rest of the sentence.
I don't think they enjoy that, Kristen.
No!
throwing women and children. I think we've gone crazy. There's no return.
The bed's useless.
What?
The bed's useless.
The bed's useless.
We need more than a bed. We need
No
more than a
more
bed.
starts laughing like that. That's natural science days. There's no stopping after that. Mrs. Sad. She's laughing again.
Right. Try it again. Okay. Edit last comment. The gods don't enjoy torturing this way. Throwing women and children head first from cliffs when men became. Oh God, you guys are done. You guys are fucking done.
I'm trying to find information. I'm looking here and I just hear more like.
I don't know who that is. That's why I'm not.
Now's Mortuary. I can help.
I normally say Kiki's a while. I'm not gonna help.
I know.
Reds, blondes, and brunettes available. That was a spam call. It was 2 seconds. Let's try this again. Throwing women and children head first from cliffs when men became tired of having the responsibility of having a family to support, and many turned a blind.
Any male viewers, we will not get any ideas.
And many turned a blind eye. And Mel said there were no ideas. The women can have the ideas.
I'll go talk to your mother, I promise.
Sometimes it's not a good idea. I'm
Mom will
just
be
saying, putting that out there.
She can go up and do it for me.
Can't you know? And what about her family? You don't know about her family. And the support and the
There
responsibility.
you go too! The responsibility can go too!
Gone. Returning blind eyes.
Sometimes we just have to yeet people off the fucking cliff.
With the face of the earth, off you go.
Oh no, have you ever? Many cities around Barathorn decided that that was the easiest way out, and women feared for their lives when given away in marriage. Everyone remained still. It seemed Ismena could no longer keep her contempt hidden. Remember when anyone would take the fall for either thievery or murder, even if that person were innocent? And anyone who had the stomach to carry out the torture would hack off the victim's bottom jaw, removing limbs that became an icon of savagery. What? Are you guys done yet? Okay, must I read that again, or are you guys going to burst out laughing
No, we're good,
again?
you can carry
Are
on.
you sure?
The gutter.
We're good.
This should not be bringing your thoughts to the gutter.
Melanie, what the fuck are you into?
Wow!
Whose side are you on, the man or the woman?
Listen, this is torture. There's a
Women
diff-
specifically.
and children. There's a difference.
I want to be thrown off the cliff with orgasm.
But there's a difference.
But that's not what they're doing.
BDSM and torture. There's
Sure.
a very
Did you say
torture? What's torture?
torture. This is torture.
I think she needs more balls.
Can we?
Dude, to be precise. Just,
She has a ball, but it's not enough.
it's never enough. God. Oh God. It's small. Really is.
It's a small ball.
I can play with it in my hand. And it
So
fits
sad.
too.
So sad.
Well, it depends. I'm still getting enjoyment out of it.
I'm glad.
Oh, Jesus!
Maybe that's why we're torturing.
Torturing.
The same thing.
All the things. All the torturings.
All
Okay.
the ings.
Things. Right. Removing limbs that became an icon of savagery. We all stood in this very room discussing those matters, and finally, when they settled to human sacrifices and cannibalism, you, Uncle, pointing to Zephyr, closed the heavens and killed many with lightning, while Queen Zevra opened the grounds with earthquakes in which many more disappeared. Those who were left behind blamed others, plunging all nations into a civil war. Stupid humans. Stupid humans. Veronto gave a juvenile smile, reminiscing the days when he was called on by his father to bring the war to an end. To end all wars. To bring the war to end all wars. The god himself killed those who were left behind, I think, actually. So serious, Veronto murmured to Pharaoh, who gave a smirk, which quickly disappeared when Ismina shot him a look. You know those wives. Those wives. Veronto merely gave her a wink. Now you wish to create a second age? Ismina. Okay, wait, hold on, question. Does this mean that at present man does not exist?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Is that what I'm getting from
No,
this?
it sounds like
that
he
they've
wants to
annihilated everyone.
Bring mankind back.
Like you would with when the flood happened, when Moses and the flood, and Moses was the only dude with his kids in the thingy-malingy.
Wasn't it Noah?
Yes, it was Noah. Moses was the thing that, yes,
Parted
the Red Seas. Quite correct, it was Noah. Look at me! Quite
Hey!
correct. Guess.
Can you believe it?
No, you're fine. You're okay. Don't worry.
I was just
You're
checking.
fine.
I was like,
no, you're okay. You're okay. Don't stress. Am I okay?
I sense them. Alright, good.
We're okay. Okay. And fair point. Right. Now you wish to create a second age? Ismina asked. And why not? Semrosa sighed, who didn't once look up during the meeting. Still seated, she'd been studying her nails. Intently. I could use a bit of a challenge. Yeah, this like look, because she's the one with the vain aspect. No, but still, checking my nails, ignoring her niece.
Yeah, that would be me because
I do it all the time. Yeah, I do it all the time as well.
Now that I don't have nails on, I'm just like
carry on picking. Yeah, it's well with the ball. Ignoring her niece, Mortina stood and agreed with her lend. I will not see Barathorn destroyed again. Of course, she would agree with her husband, Semrosa muttered.
Or maybe Barathorn just doesn't have mankind at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they don't want to just... Yeah. See, but they're even talking about no sun and no moon. I'm going to get to that now. So,
Yeah, I'm sure there's answers somewhere.
yeah, about reading the book, maybe?
It's an idea.
Ignoring...
So basically like the start of the evolution type.
Like after Ice Age and dinosaurs and shit.
Yes.
Now, let's do humans. Okay, of course, well, we are talking about a book with gods and spirits and shit, so probably stuff. Okay. Of course, she would agree with her husband, Semrosa muttered. Mortina pretended to ignore her. Will there be a sun and moon again? Mortina continued. Will the seas rise and Tengo destroy lands and islands with his angry waves? Tengo said nothing, but his eyes sparkled at the comment.
You gave me an idea.
Yeah, like, thanks, I wasn't thinking that.
But you gave me an idea.
Yeah. Just what exactly do you have in mind that this time round mankind will be worth creating? Martina asked, now annoyed. Before Zephyr could answer, everyone exploded with shouts across the throne room. All but 3 goddesses were seated. Zevra, Sephirin, and Semrosa. Sephirin looked at her mother. Vezra had been sitting with her eyes closed and her head resting on her throne's backrest. Seraphine was grateful her mother remained silent. She shuddered at the thought of what might happen if Vezra were to voice what was going on in her mind. She's the dangerous one. Well, the more...
All 3 of them, because they're sitting there quietly.
I was about to say, actually, yeah. And they're going to be the ones that opinions matter most.
Especially Seraphine.
Yes. I don't know, I'm thinking Vezra, the mother.
I don't know, it's just because they like spoke about
That's
Seraphine in the
right
prologue,
at the beginning.
I feel like she's the main character that
Yeah,
she is
yeah,
gonna, in my opinions,
She's gonna be the light.
the hero
Yeah.
of the story. The protagonist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the antagonist.
Yes.
So hero,
No.
villain.
Hero, anti-hero. Formal, not formal.
Amethyst.
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 Yep.
Amethyst. No, wait. Right. Now irritated, Zephyr raised Statham towards the gold dome ceiling where the light surged into his staff, and he struck the ground with such force that those who were standing were flung back into their seats. The shockwave caused a tremor throughout Evertheen. "Enough!" Zetha bellowed. The throne room immediately fell silent. Turning to Martina, he firmly said, "Yes, there will be lands and seas. Yes, there will be lights in the skies. And yes, there will be inhabitants on Barathorn." Turning to the rest of his family, he firmly stated, "Nothing will deter me from my decision. It is final." Breaking the awkward silence, Salev leaned forward and sardonically said to Seraphine, "Now, remember how you used to do this, little sister. You shine at night and I shine at day. Simple enough for you?" Seraphine stood up and countered, "Don't cite the ancient laws to me, big brother. I was there when our powers were given, and I, for one, had seen enough devastation never to forget what happened during the First Age." Her voice carried across the throne room in such a manner that even Zephyra opened her eyes and looked across at her daughter. Salev sat, utterly speechless. Verontu gasped at her, gaped at her, and Samrosa broke a nail in surprise at the outburst. Anger had never been in Seraphine's nature. For a moment, Zetha stared at his daughter, his mouth wide open, and for a moment forgot why they were having a meeting in the first place. Yeah, you're right about the hero aspect, definite. Coming back to his senses, he shook his head and continued, "Ah, yes, now, as I was saying, I ask that both Martina and Tenga divide Barathorn with land and sea. Pharaoh divide the four winds across the domains. Kafshiva create animals. Seraphine and Salev retrieve both the moon and sun back from the void."
Hey sun, hey moon.
Come
back,
back,
guys.
yeah. Listen.
I got you. I need you.
"Who will create this new race of mortals?" Olent asked. "Why, you, brother," Zetha said innocently. "The souls of mortals had been taken back to both your realms of Innocence Lost and Terra Nimble, although I must confess, Innocence Lost has more occupants than the latter." Olent gritted his teeth, but said nothing. "I would also need you, Ismina. I would like your input in this matter." Ismina bowed her head towards Zetha. "The rest of you may leave us." On their way out, Zevra turned and asked, "I suppose I have no say in this?" She looked around for support, but the others suddenly became interested in the columns spread across the throne rooms. Cowards. Town rooms.
Yeah?
"No," Zetha said flatly. Without another word, Zevra swung on her heels. Zebra.
Vezra.
No, I'm saying it in V, not Z, V. Vezra swung on her heels and stormed out of the throne room. "Do you think she'll get over this, Uncle?" Esmina asked, still staring at the doors. Zetha sighed. "She didn't the first time round, my dear. Why should this be any different?" Typical husband. I'm in shit already, so why should it be any different than all the million times that I was in shit before?
It's a decent start for a first chapter, I'm not gonna lie.
It's actually a very interesting book.
It is interesting.
You're gonna create mankind. Boom, we're in. We're there.
Yeah.
We're starting.
Yeah,
For
and
the second time.
The next chapter is creation.
Oh. Chapter 2. Creation. Ow.
That's for the next episode.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.